Well, hello there. My name is Doug Bilderback, and I am your presenter today. We all recognize that tariffs are a very topical situation, and they are evolving and changing frequently. Please take any tariff rate or value as an example and not as the actual tariff in your situation. How to change your pricing that's customer facing, right? So, hey, as the percentage rates change and fluctuate, how can I, update all my item prices? So in the inventory control module, of course, we have the item pricing screen here, which is where we set it. So of course, one option is to come in and manually change the values here on the screen. If you only have a handful of items that need to be changed, 5, 10, it's not a terrible way to go. However, if you've got lots of them, there's a couple options for you here in Sage. So the first one is the update item pricing. So you can use this particular function to apply a broad-based measure to a group of items. So you can do it on all price list codes or a particular price list code. You can do it across an item number range for a particular item category by putting in just one value in here or a small range of values. You can do it based on an optional field. So remember, we talked about setting up the harmonized tariff schedule code on the items. I could come in and select, hey, for a particular HTS code, I can put that in here, and then only the items that have that tariff code will get the price change. And so the update will then ask you, hey, we're updating the base price. That's probably the right function there. Are we doing a percentage? Are we doing a fixed amount? If you're using one of the cost plus options, one of these markups might be appropriate. But for a lot of people, it's going to be percentage. And then, most of the time it's going to be we're increasing the price of the item, although occasionally you might be decreasing the price of the item. So you can do either one and then put in your percentage. So maybe that's 25%. And then you can hit the update button. I must not have any prices set up for those particular items in the system, but you get the idea. You can set values up in here and then have that automatically update across the board where these conditions are met. Another option is you can export your item pricing into Excel and change it. So if you come over here to IC item pricing and you export, you'll get a file just like this one. So this is the item pricing file. Now it does have 4 tabs to it. So the first tab is kind of the master level data, and it goes way out to column CL. So there is a lot of data that is on here. However, a lot of this necessarily needed, and a lot of the pricing details are actually over here on this pricing details tab. So you can go ahead and modify this. You could clear out columns you're not using and import it. What several clients have also done is worked with Equation, and we have assisted them with creating even leaner and meaner import templates that are on a single tab, where we make a lot of company-specific standardizations to it, so that, for instance, the currency is always defaulted and they don't have to deal with currency if they are a single currency company. Or there's a column in there specifically for currency if they are doing business on both sides of a border. But they might make other assumptions within the file. So it's a much leaner template that the customer can manage, and then import that into Sage and process that. So there's a couple options for you here in this process. Okay, so we've talked very quickly about how to process an additional cost on the purchase order screen, how to do a transfer with an additional cost, and how to change your pricing. Thank you. If you do have further questions, please feel free to email us, either support@equationtech.us, or you can email myself directly at doug@equationtech.us, and we'd be happy to help you answer your questions. If you want to look at doing a customization to track some of this stuff, we would be more than happy to assist you with that as well. Alrighty, I'm going to wish you all a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.